Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
Let's have a look at a player on each side, Alan, who could influence the game today.
Well, they could. Two crowd favourites, two favourites of the managers as well, and you can understand why, given the talent they've both got.
This is the lineup. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
The way to win the ball back. Here's the shot. Oh, that has to go down as a miss. Giving the ball away now. Easy decision, free kick. He's crossed it well. They've opened them up here, and we've got a goal. That's the first one, and I think there'll be a few more to come.
Talk about placing it. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with it.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Put it in well. Heads it towards goal. He's got a good spring, Alan, hasn't he? With the ball sprung over the top.
He does time those jumps extremely well. Got up and above the defenders, but just narrowly over.
Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Shot's on! Well blocked. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Oh, in goes the cross. Tries the volley. That is a fantastic goal. such pressurised circumstances, he passed that test with flying colours.
Oh, one of the goals of the season, and the keeper just couldn't get himself set before it flew past him. Well, he's point-blank range. You've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. And shoots! Oh, it's the post! Ease the pressure. Able to make a good interception. Terrific tackle. Goes for goal! That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. And there goes the win. What we're looking at here is a manager thinking, well, I can't be so vulnerable in a wide area. He's going to change one of the fullbacks now and hopefully secure the game a bit more.
It's almost like the opposing manager earmarked this player as a weakling, and that's the way it's turned out.
Supporting player alongside. Shots on here. What a brilliant goal.
Strike that was, just put his foot through it, bottom right-hand corner.
And here is another angle on that goal. And we restart the game 2-1. Of possession here. They're going to start from the back because it's a back pass to the keeper. They've opened them up here. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, what a game this is turning out to be. Two behind. And now level again. Has he hit a harder shot than that today? But to find the bottom right, that's brilliant.
Totally remarkable to get back to level pegging. It's a great team effort. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Well, he's caught offside, trying to get in behind. He'll say that the pass should have come a bit earlier. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right. He's got his shot off now. Well, you can't fault them for lack of effort. It's still level. It's a quick break. But he's caught offside. And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run. It's another turnover here. So we'll restart with a throw-in. That is a tackle and a half. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Well, we're playing mind games here as well as the actual game of football. Are they prepared to risk losing to try and win? We're going to find out. It's still level pegging in the closing moments. He's given possession away here. The shot's on! It could have been a really significant shot, that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
Two added minutes. Well, the break is on. There's some... And shoots! Great stop. Rushing across to take the corner. Not much time left. Looking for a winner. Scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. And the referee... Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
Now we can check on the lineup. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Oh, too early, offside. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. It's a chance. No, it's offside. Kept possession well after that challenge. That's how to tackle. Go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Well, they're back defending and they've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure. Defender to it first. Shots on here. What a good way to score.
And I didn't think he was going to finish from there, you know, but he's finished with aplomb and with a great deal of assurance.
Let's see the replay now. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Now the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. Attacking well here. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Here's the shot, back out off the bar. Shot! He's off target, and that really was a big moment. The equaliser was beckoning.
Well, it wasn't a simple chance, but it really deserved a bit better than that finish.
It's a decent cross. Got his shot off now. Well, what a miss. That would have been the equaliser.
And he knows it too, doesn't he? Look at his expression. He'll just be praying he gets another chance to make amends.
How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? Good tackle. Goalkeeper with a textbook save, keeps the ball in his grasp. And the ball's got away from him. And shoots! Oh, that's a fantastic goal. Oh, don't they look good when they fly in like that? Could easily have gone anywhere else in the stadium, but it's gone where he wanted it to go, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's the sign of a natural finisher. That one-touch finish, it really was a beauty.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. And there goes the whistle for half-time. Start of the second half of this opening match in the group stage.
Well, it was entertaining. It was a little nervous at times in the first half. Might change now.
Looking all the time to open up the opposition, but never saw it coming that time. The player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually.
Looking down at the benches, yeah, there's going to be a change. We've got a substitution shortly to come. And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. And that will be a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Going on the field is number 16.
Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. He's made the save. It's a poor touch, it goes for goal! I think he rushed his shot there, and that's why it's so wide of the mark. We should thank these supporters, Alan, for the atmosphere they've created for us to work with today. And they stop the game for the free kick. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Another turnover here. It's going to be a throw here. That's a good tackle. Cross is blocked here. He's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner. Well, let's just look at the detail of that, Alan. He might be through. Shots on here. What a fine save. A decent fist away by the keeper. Of all the decisions that are difficult to get right on a regular basis, offside probably right up there, isn't it, Alan? Right here?
Yeah, when the defence is pushing up and the players rushing through, it's such a difficult decision, but it's a good one in this case.
And that's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
Final whistle has gone here. The referee's called a halt at 2-0. Can't get much better than this, really, Alan, to win and keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think that would be the pleasing aspect of it, as well as the 3 points, the clean sheet, particularly the keeper. I'd be delighted with that.
Some final thoughts on one of the better... Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day 1.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
lineup. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Now we can check on the lineup. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
In the group stage, their first match.
A lot at stake and a lot of preparation gone into it. Should be a good one, this.
Now he's got the ball back. The sweet spot with that volley, great goal.
Oh, the keeper just stood and watched. Well, you can see, he looks up, he sees the man in the middle. Boy, does he pick him out well.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Gonna cross it. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. This is how they love to play on the break. Oh, too early, offside. Shot's on! Just slipped at the vital moment, Alan.
Yeah, I think without doubt, Martin, the surface had a part to play there.
Free kick given. the save. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. And that tackle has got in the ball. That's a good challenge. But let's see what the ref's going to do. Clear it here. And he passes back to the keeper. There'll be 2 added minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
Well, he's standing there in an offside position. The assistant could not miss him.
No, he won't have an easier decision to make today.
Handball there, and the play is called back. He got back somehow to clear it off the line.
He'll get a pat on the back from his manager after that, that's for certain.
And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Here's the cross. Hit the post. Space to tries the volley. What a brilliant goal. Start of the second half of this opening match in the group stage.
Well, it was entertaining. It was a little nervous at times in the first half. Might change now.
And they're passing so well out there. Well, here comes the support. Goalkeeper hangs on. now. Here's a chance. Oh, that's a fantastic goal.
You just feel sorry for the keeper, really. The way he's hit that to his right, he's got no chance of getting a hand on it.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Past his man there, Cesar. It'll be a throw. And in goes the cross. That is a very good header, narrowly missing its target.
Yeah, some you win, some you lose. He was unlucky there.
It's good work between these two. He's going to trust his goalkeeper's footwork here with a back pass. It goes out wide again. He's almost lent him the ball on that occasion. He wants it returned, and it's returned to him. Well, this is clearly going to be the tactic until the final whistle, as long as it works, of course, defending.
Well, it's not just two banks of four now, it's one bank of six and four. They've got everybody behind now, and it's really hard for the opposition to find any space out there.
We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Shots on here. Well, that is a shock. He's missed it. He has missed it.
Well, coming from a striker of this calibre, it's a bit of a collector's item.
Just 1 minute of added time to come.
1 minute of added time.
And he's moved in trying to... Referee says that's that. Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
Here's the cross. Hit the post. Space to tries the volley. What a brilliant goal. Cross coming in now. Here's a chance. Oh, that's a fantastic goal. Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
Here's the lineup. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often. And when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw, though. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. Go back to the goalkeeper here, can't blame him for that. Go in now. the shot. Tight margins, he's just put too much on it, it's over the bar. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. He's got support here. Time to get the ball in. Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball. That's an easy interception, because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and now the shot! And the ball's in, it's a goal!
Well, he's hit it hard and he's hit it first time, but perhaps the keeper could have got more on that.
And here's the goal again. That has opened the scoring, 1-0 here. Oh, great work by the keeper. He's won possession. That will help ease the pressure. The ball in. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Seen a pass, cut it out, and in the wing area now can maybe attack. Fourth official has indicated only one added minute. So it's 1-0 here. Well, you might have thought one striker for another in these circumstances, or even a striker off for an extra bit of insurance at the back, but he's brought on an extra forward.
Yeah, I think there's a few in this stadium pretty surprised about that. Let's see how it pans out.
Start of the second half of this opening match in the group stage.
Well, it was entertaining. It was a little nervous at times in the first half. Might change now.
He's got his shot off now. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Now here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage. Oh, well saved. The shot's on. Oh, poor chap, it's an own goal. Well, it is a goal, it is an own goal. I don't think there's much doubt about that, Alan.
No, none at all. You're in those positions so often, and sometimes it does go wrong.
Well, they're going to have to show some character now, having conceded the own goal, and try and get back on level terms again. The return ball. Terrific stop. Referee has pointed for a corner. Dink pass, he likes that, but it didn't come off for him then. Free kick given. Take the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there, had a bit of time and space, good position.
Shots on here, and they've scored!
And that is a strike in a million. Bottom left from an awful long way out. Superb.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. No time to panic, there's still time to change this game.
I think this is going to be kitchen sink time, Martin, now. Plenty of long balls in.
Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. He's taken it away there with a very good tackle. Now the shot! Well, this is a real charge for a big victory. That's a strong tackle right by the touchline. It's put the ball out for a throw. It'll be another throw here. And here's the cross. And here's the shot. Well, great work by the keeper. So they're setting up for the corner. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. And here comes the counter-attack. Goes the goal! The shot's hit the post. coming up a corner. I don't know whether the players really appreciate what's going on here with this support. They're loving the situation, aren't they? Player still goes for goal with the header. That's not a good corner at all. And the referee brings it to a halt. Well, we've seen a game here, Alan, where one team... It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and they're trying to make the most. Now the shot! And the ball's in, it's a goal! He's got his shot off now. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Oh, well saved. The shot's on. Oh, poor chap, it's an own goal. Shots on here. And they've scored. Group stage action for you today. Some tension in the air, and all the players know exactly what is at stake for them in this game.
Yeah, quite often in these situations you can find a bit of a stalemate. It's who can be the braver in possession that decides it.
Second match, match day 2 in the group stage of this competition.
Already we've seen some fireworks in this competition, and maybe a few more to come.
This is the lineup. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing.
And shoots! And he's missed it. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Attacking now. Trying to give it to a teammate, unsuccessfully. Letting the shot go! Very good stop here. That'll be a corner. It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and they're trying to make the most of that turnover in play. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Oh, I love the tackle. It's gone for a throw. He could have been a bit luckier there. Almost ordered his teammate to give it back to him then. His cross was well away from those trying to get there and turn it into a chance. Coming up, another look at that save.
He's a master at getting his angles right, isn't he, this goalkeeper?
Saw that pass coming in midfield, made the intervention, and now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball. Well, this attack, he's got his shot off now. He tried his luck, but his luck was out. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal? Here's the shot. It's gone for a corner. And the corner has been kept out here by the goalkeeper. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. It's a real tussle between the 2 of them to try and get the ball. Well, it could be in. The shot's on! An opportunity there, an opportunity wasted. Attacking well here. That's very good defending, and the player had nowhere to go. the referee's decision, 2 added minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
Here's the cross. Well, it didn't quite cause the problems that... And there is the half-time whistle, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And here we're going to have a substitution.
Number 14.
It seems as though it's for tactical reasons. Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that will continue in this second half.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. And in goes the cross. Throw in to come. Goes for goal! Working hard to try and get the goal that will put them into the lead. Turn pass. And that will be a throw. That's handball. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. Good work by the goalkeeper. Well, the pitch not quite wide enough for him there. And the cross comes in now, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. It's a free kick. Got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. And in goes the cross. No one could get there to reach the cross, and it is a goal kick. He's got to play it back to the goalkeeper. seen a pass, cut it out, and in the wing area now can maybe attack. It's gone out for a throw. Well, he didn't mean to throw it to the opposition, but that's what he's done. Well, it's a 90-minute match, and there's only 2 minutes to go. Free kick given, and it is very late in the day here. On the attack here. Great save by a diving goalkeeper. Who would have thought it between these two sides? 0-0. What about this as a draw, Alan? Lots of attempts from one team.
Well, there wasn't a lack of chances created, Martin, was there?
Group stage action for you today. Some tension in the air, and all the players know exactly what is at stake for them in this game.
And quite often in these situations you can find a bit of a stalemate. It's who can be the braver in possession that decides it.
Match day 2 in the group stage of this competition.
Already
a definite foul very early on. He just lost the plot for a moment. He won't want to lose his place in the game, and his teammates actually getting around him saying, just calm down, you can win us this match.
Yeah, they know how important he is to them, because he's one of the best finishers around. They don't want to lose him, that's for sure.
He can cross it now. Well, there's tenacity for you. He's got the ball back for his team. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. This is how they love to play on the break. Gonna cross it. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. And they've got it back thanks to that slide tackle. Shot, and they've scored. That's the first goal of the game.
contender for goal of the season without question, to find the left corner from that distance.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. Well, he's got support here. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. It's easy here for the keeper. He's given possession away here. Ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Saw that pass coming in midfield, made the intervention, and now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball. And the attempt to tread the ball through just failed. Great passing. He's got his shot off now. Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that. That's a corner. Shots on! Oh, so close, off the bar. They are still one down, but it shouldn't be the case.
No, really, the keeper was exposed, and he was helped an awful lot by the lad who's missed that shot.
Cross coming in now. Oh, that's the goalkeeper's ball. 10 times out of 10. Up goes the board. There'll be 2 added minutes. Shots on here, and there it is, the goal!
The keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
Take another look at the goal. Restarting at 2-0. Well, can you believe? Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that will continue in this second half.
Some options now for the pass. And the cross coming in. Not quite. Real good contest between the... Let's see what the ref's going to do.
Taking place. Going on now is number 11.
They're going to make the change now, and I think he's happy to come off. He's given everything to the cause today. It's been a good all-round performance.
Yeah, very good. And he'll just be hoping now that his team can see out this match and win it.
Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. And it's gone out for a throw. Headed the ball a long way. Now the shot! Useful block in those circumstances. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. Another very good save, and it didn't get away from him, the ball, either. That's another turnover here. There goes the cross. The shot's on! It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. And he could get away here. Chance of the counter-attack there was just stopped in the nick of time. Giving the opposition a problem with their inter-passing. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. There's the ball in. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. And in goes the cross. And he can clear it here. Goes for goal! And he's put it into the bottom corner.
Score a better goal than that in his entire career. He's put his foot right through it to find the bottom right corner.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Two players there with a strong tackle between them. Actually, the ball's gone out for a throw. Neither won it cleanly. Nice return pass. There will be 2 added minutes. Blast on the whistle today. Great day for them to win the game and keep the opposition out.
Yeah.
Match day 2 in the group stage of this competition.
Already we've seen some fireworks in this competition, and maybe a few more to come.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give. Got his shot off now! It was a good sided goal, but he skied it. Got support here. Good link up. And the cross is in. Penalty! Well, the referee's decided to give the penalty, and it's a chance now to take the lead.
Well, could be a vital decision, this one, and looking at it, I think he was correct in it.
Penalty put away.
It along the ground down the middle. Sometimes you can end up looking a fool, but he's a hero here.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Chance to put it in the box from here. Cross is in. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Easy decision, free kick. A decent fist away by the keeper. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Tackling is a real skill. He's got to cross it. And in comes the header, and he scores with the header! And that's an awesome goal.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous. And look at the player, delighted with it.
Widen the margin here to 2-0. And the goalkeeper read it easily. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. added minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
Well, they've gone and got it now, and maybe an opportunity. And the referee says, that's a free kick. The wall together. Shots on here. And the goalkeeper able to deal with that quite comfortably. And there goes the whistle for half-time. Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that will continue in this second half.
Goes for goal! That's a very good goal.
What a goal from him that was. He's put his laces through it, and it's flown past the keeper.
The game 2-1. Slipped past his man now. Well, it's a poor cross, not well hit at all. Dealt with by the defending side. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Lost the ball here. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Could score! Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal.
And it's swerving away all the time from the keeper's grasp. No chance for him.
And here is another angle on that goal. 3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Little piece of interplay between the two. Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky, it was deflected. He's lost the ball. Well, it's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. possession here. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Shut off now. Wonderful goal. There's going to be quite a finish now, Alan. That's only one behind now.
Well, they're making a good fist of it, and they've got the momentum. You fancy them now.
Well, here's the goal again. Very good game, 3-2. The signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
At least 2 minutes of added time.
And it's come to an end here with the final whistle. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. They proved those thoughts. this is the lineup. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Making all the big judgments today, Michael Schmatzberg. It's another very good save. It didn't get away from him, the ball, either. He's just got to keep calm. It's a goal! First goal, it's 1-0. Put it in well. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. No danger at all for the goalkeeper here, or for the defending team. And they will play from the goalkeeper now. Cesar. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. It will be their throw. Given away once more. Substitution imminent now. Well, he's caught offside. And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run.
Carrying on the field is number 14.
Good, clean tackle. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. I feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle. That's a very good goal.
And that's the mark of a man playing with a lot of confidence out there today. To take it on first time, hit it hard, bottom left.
Restarting at 2-0. Tackle right on the edge of the pitch, ball forced over the line. That will help ease the pressure. Cesar. Got past his marker. Able to ease the pressure by that interception. Turn pass. This could be it. That's very comfortable for the keeper here. Keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball, and he's hung on to the ball too. Brilliant goalkeeping. And there goes the whistle for half-time. Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that'll continue in this second half.
Defender to it first. A brilliant first half from this fella.
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Cesar. Got it back again. If he had a cap on, he could throw it on the ball. It's that simple for the goalkeeper. Now, what is the referee going to do here? Having played the advantage, he's now going back to deal with the infringement that he could have blown for, and the offender's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, I wonder whether he thought he got away with that because the play was allowed to go on, but no, he sees yellow.
Cesar. One back very quickly. Little piece of interplay between the two. Taking it well under pressure. And that's one for the goalkeeper, I think. Played it back to him. They've linked up well. Oh, he's lost the ball. Very, very close. But the scoreline is still not as close as they need it to be.
Well, you can see the disappointment from his teammates. They thought he'd scored there.
set it up well for the cross. Cesar. Could be trouble here, he's already had a booking. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. 2 more minutes to play, that of added time. Cesar. Flag went up straight away, referee blew offside. Cesar. So a reasonably comfortable margin of victory. The final whistle has gone, the game is finished, and the final score is... This is a group stage match, and the pressure is high on the players today.
It is, and in tournament football, very much a question of concentration and keeping a good consistency of performance.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Shot on! Goal!
Look at the net bulging. First time finish, hit with real power.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. So the first goal, it's 1-0. And that'll be a throw. And that's a turnover to the opposition. 1 or 2 tackles early on. He's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. just off target.
Well, he's gone for that corner and only just missed it.
It'll be a throw now after the tackle. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. No wasting time here. I mean, it'll be a throw. It's a passing game, and the shot's on, and they celebrate an equaliser here.
And he's just decided to hit this from outside the box as hard as he can, and he's got lucky. The keeper should have done a lot better.
Another peek at that goal. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Going to trust his goalkeeper's footwork here with a back pass. I mean, go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Crosses in, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Front foot now, they've got a corner, hoping for the goal that would put them in the lead. Quick look at the goal again.
Well, he's hit it with his laces, it's gone down the middle, and it was enough to beat the keeper.
Well, it's a corner, it's always a chance, but not taken like that.
I'll tell you what, I don't think he'll be on the next corner after that effort.
Here's the cross. And the throw with a bit of urgency about it to keep the attack going. It's a decent cross. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Two more minutes to play, that of added time. Shut off now, and he scores. Great time to score, right on the half-time whistle.
And that'll make the opposition think. And we're cruising a little bit there.
A good look here. Again, by the replay of the goal. Off we go again, 2-1. Well, this is half-time, that's the whistle. And Substitution coming up.
Is number 11.
Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that will continue in this second half.
Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Free kick coming up. Fine cross. And it's gone out for a throw. Now the shot! And it's there! And that levels the match.
Strike from him, laces miles out, keeper no chance, top middle.
That's a goal well worth analysing again. Brilliant entertainment. The scores are level again. Very tight affair here. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Shots on here, and a score now.
No question of him trying to place this. He swung a leg and it's just arrowed into the bottom left.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, plenty of goals here today, 3-2. Able to make a good interception. They've lost the ball. And in goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. But he goes for it with a fist, and he's met it with his head. Marvellous tackle. Goes for goal! Well, this was a chance to wrap up the game.
Wasn't it just? And so often you see them live to regret that kind of miss.
Kick. And he's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. It's a turnover of possession here. Well, here comes the support. Shot off! Wonderful finish!
And that is a goal in a million, to find the top line with his laces from that distance. I cannot believe it.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Prospect of even more goals. 4-2 is the score. Counting down. towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. It's a decent cross. Well, he's got his fist to it. That's easy to see. That's one of the easiest handball decisions he'll get in this game.
Yeah, I think so, and even the player accepts it.
Player's done well here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline. Really strong play in the tackle. Oh, the goalkeeper can just come out and pick that up. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. And the whistle's gone for the last time today. Great excitement. This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining match.
Here's the lineup. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
One or 2 tackles early on. He's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. Blocked well by the defender. You can see the deflection there. Corner. Here's the shot. Managed to stop the ball going forward with that block. That'll be another corner coming up. Tries to punch it away. It's gone out for a throw. He's got his shot off now. Referee points for a corner. That's the goalkeeper's ball from the corner. And the decision is a corner here. Just a heavy touch, the opposition could take the ball away. Well, that's a good challenge between the 2 of them there. Goes for goal! Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Referee has awarded this free kick.
tackle there is successfully done.
This is how they love to play on the break. No danger at all for the goalkeeper here, or for the defending team. And they will play from the goalkeeper now. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. First touch was poor. And here comes the counter-attack. And he's done it! Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
Your view now, Alan, on the replay.
Well, first time of viewing, I thought he'd timed his run perfectly, but on closer inspection, I think he was just a yard off.
And it's behind for the goal kick. And in goes the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. That is half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
Room for improvement, I think you could say, from this lad.
And here comes the counter-attack. And he's done it! Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
We are on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. And he's moved in trying to jostle. Shots on here, and he's put it away.
don't go that far from my holidays, and he scored from that distance. It's an incredible strike.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, that was the opening goal. We've had to wait to the second half to get it, but it's come now. Again, possession squandered, really. Be a throw. Shot off. He's hit the frame of the goal. Throw in to come. Found it hard to get into the game, hasn't he, the player in the wide position, and he's going to pay a price for that. He's not going to finish the game.
Yeah, he didn't really get into it, did he? And part of that is due to the lack of service. A lot of their play went down the other flank, and he was a bystander.
Well, more news on the injury front from Jeff Shreves. He's got his shot off now. They've scored.
Keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
Restarting at 2-0.
If you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man there. Poor.
Well, now the team that has lost a man has lost this goal.
So often you see the team down to 10 men just mount a rearguard action and make things difficult, but they haven't been able to do that here. And has he hit a harder shot than that today? And to find the bottom right, that's brilliant.
Off we go again, 2-1. Frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball. And shoots! The shot's caught the goalkeeper into action here, he's done well. Go back to the goalkeeper here, can't blame him for that. Keeps it going. It could be a chance! That move nipped in the bud by the raising of the flag from the assistant.
It looked to me like the timing of the pass and the run was spot on, but closer inspection, no, he was off.
Still, as we are on the scoreline, but there's still time, even this late in the game, for a twist to the tail. Still one down, and they're chasing the game with 5 minutes to go. Very weak challenge. Here's a chance! Oh, the bar's still shaking. A decent effort. Just off target.
Yeah, unlucky because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
Shots on here. Decent block. A vital corner at this late stage of the game. A real chance for an equaliser there.
That's when the top strikers deliver. Now, he's not a bad player, but he's let himself down there.
And it's come to an end now as the referee blows the whistle for the last time. Well, given their status in the match, Alan, clearly underdogs, they'll be pretty happy with the way they played.
I think so. Yeah, they can take a lot from this performance moving forward. Might not have got the result they wanted, but they did well.
It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Well, so often we think...
This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining match.
He's one I know Alan's keeping an eye on here.
Well, he's one of the best finishers around, without question. You look at his goal ratio down the years, and impressive to say the least.
Now we can check on the lineup. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
He's gone and won the ball with a very good tackle.
will end the threat, at least for the moment.
No doubt about it, a hand was used. More news on the injury, and goes for goal! It's another very good save, and it didn't get away from him, the ball, either. Good forward play from them.
No doubt about that, goal kick.
Lost the ball, it's a poor touch. And the assistant signals for the throw. Saw that pass coming in midfield, made the intervention, and now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball.
Well, he's won it back. That's a really good tackle.
Definitely in an attacking frame of mind. Look at the throw.
He'll never be afraid to shoot, but he'll be hoping for better efforts than that.
Lost possession here. It's a penalty here. Well, they've got the penalty. Actually, they probably want the player sent off, the offender, but he's only got a yellow card.
I think he was a little bit relieved there, you know, looking at his face, but he'll take that yellow.
And saved! Well, here's a chance to get their noses in front from the corner. Oh, he's going to pay the penalty for this, but the goalkeeper's done well.
Oh, what a stop that was.
Well, he's got his fist to it. And here's the shot. He's got in and blocked it. The referee's seeing that as a foul. It is a free kick. Shot on! And no direct threat to his goal this time. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Here's the cross. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Referee's pointed straight to the spot. Penalty given. Well, sometimes we talk about the double whammy, but it's a single whammy here. It's just a penalty.
Yeah, the player concerned looked a little relieved. I think he thought he was going to see yellow there.
And puts away the penalty.
Down the middle, hit with power, job done.
First goal, it's 1-0. It's a real tussle between the two of them. Try and get the ball. And shoots! And they celebrate an equaliser here. Well, we thought, Alan, we'd get a very tight game today, but I have to say, this team's playing really, really well.
Well, they are playing well, Martin, and they're getting plenty of shots in on goal, aren't they? They're good value.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. And the verdict is another 4 minutes of added time.
That's 4 minutes.
We'll go back to the goalkeeper here, can't blame him for that. Spot on with the pass. That's great work by the goalkeeper. Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached half. And the manager's decided for a change of personnel.
Number 7.
We are on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture. That we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, really good late equalising goal, and that might just change the manager's team talk now.
Well, it wasn't a chance to really get in at goal, but it was a chance to keep the ball. They're offside.
Yeah, sometimes you do despair about the decisions that footballers make. I think his manager's feeling like that anyway.
It's going to be his throw here. And that's a turnover to the opposition. Could be dangerous. Shots on here. Oh, well saved. And in goes the cross. Oh, that's the goalkeeper's ball. 10 times out of 10. Shot! Coming up now, a corner. Offside. The officials clearly in agreement. And that's a straightforward offside decision. Routine for the keeper. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. What a fine save. And it's out of play. Goes for goal! Well, we're still level pegging here, but it's not for the want of trying. Different angle on the goal here. And he gets it returned to him. right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. Well, they're in a good position here. And they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. They've got to work. And shoots! It's a wonderful goal and a wonderful time to score it. No time to recover for the other team.
Well, the keeper, he is just flat-footed, and he can only admire that, the way he's hit it first time.
Another angle on that goal. We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed that.
They threw men forward and they've got the reward.
That'll be 2 added minutes. There's no time to panic, there's still time to change this game.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see the opposition manager put another centre-half on here to try and cope with this end.
And we're looking at the referee, and there goes the final whistle. And the match is finished here, 2-1. Well, I think when the decisions were made by the referee, we expected this outcome, Alan.
We did, but we don't always get that outcome. But credit to...
This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining match.
He's the one we're focusing on, I think with good reason.
2 in his previous match, really helped his team then.
Now we can check on the lineup. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
It's a strong tackle right by the touchline. It's put the ball out for a throw. It's a decent cross. Well, this is a chance from the free kick. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Cross it. Shots on here. Nothing wrong with the shot really, except the direction. It was hit well enough. The goalkeeper didn't have to move a muscle except to catch it. Well, the referee has blown for the free kick. I don't think he's going to produce the yellow card. And the goalkeeper not really tested by that free kick. The ref blows for the free kick. And he's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Clever pass, oh, and it didn't quite come off. Ball's loose, goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. He's won possession, and he passes back to the keeper. Well, it will be a throw-in. And that will be a throw. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Here's the cross. That's the goal! That's well wide. Of added time. That's what it says on the board. Look at the space he's got. Now the shot. And he's put it in for the goal.
Well, outside the box. He's just decided to lollop it, and it's just arrowed into that bottom right.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Well, the player that we're featuring... There's some movement in the dugout. We're going to get a change here. We are on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture. He's made a bit of a mess of that. I think that slipped out, maybe. It's certainly not gone where he wanted it to go with the throw. And he could get away here. And the shot go! Well, they're taking advantage here with a great goal.
Well, we don't always see the advantage come good, but they've made use of it here, haven't they? He simply stroked that one home, giving the keeper no chance.
Restarting at 2-0. Well, he's playing it back to the goalkeeper. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. The whistle has gone. Of course, the assistant flag for offside. There is some backup for him in this position. Shot on! Great stop. And that will be a corner. Here's the shot. It's going to be a throw here. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Well, they're back defending, and they've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. They might open them up now. Here's a chance! Well, now the team that has lost a man has lost this goal.
So often you see the team down to 10 men, just mount a rearguard action and make things difficult, but they haven't been able to do that here. Well, the keeper, he is just flat-footed, and he can only admire that, the way he's hit it first time.
Different angle on it here. One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. Poor touch, and the possession's gone away. He's put it in well. And that'll be a goal kick. That's very comfortable for the keeper here. And that'll be a throw. Shots on here. Oh, that's a fantastic goal! No mercy here for the opposition. Another goal, and they will be hoping that there's no more to come. It's one-sided beyond belief.
Yeah, talk about hitting a man while he's down. And I think most of the players out there are trying to get on the score sheet now.
There's no doubt that the scoreline reflects realistically the nature of the game. There's nothing false about it. They've thoroughly deserved to be so far ahead. Easy decision, free kick. It's a yellow card, and, well, it was a certain yellow card, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Looking back on it, he had no choice at all.
Was that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
I think he's a little unlucky, slightly mistimed, and his man's made the most of it.
And shoots! Excellent block there. Corner to be taken. Hat-trick! Goal number 3 here. And it's a perfect day for the player. Well, Alan, maybe that's the one he'll treasure the most because it's given him the hat-trick.
Yeah, and he'll be taking home that match ball with a great deal of pride.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. That's a free kick. Ending it all. 5-0 it's finished here. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
It was a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating.